Hello, let's check out today's daily. Let's try and get ourselves back into winning side of things here. Okay, so we've got Gang of Pickpockets, meaning we're discarding down to 4 unless we have a favor. The only liaison is Sycophant. But we have pretty good trashing. We've got some draw. We don't have a village though. Here's a look at the whole kingdom for everybody. Dark Ages and allies. And the only allies, there's only 2 allies cards, Sycophant and Hunter, along with the Gang of Pickpockets. Oh, Innkeeper's allies. Okay, so we have plus buy. We have trashing. We have a way of gaining golds with Market Square Forager. I guess Count could never trigger Market Square with its trashing ability. Hunter is draw. Might end up picking up some Sycophants later in the game when we're a little bit more clean, and then could easily trash them with Forager. We probably don't want to get rid of all of our treasures, or at least we would like to replace them with other treasures so that Hunter can draw more than one card. Are we going to throw a terminal in here? I'm thinking if we do, it's Count. Maybe Hunting Grounds, to finish your turn off with this much draw is pretty good. It can be trashed later for a duchy. So I'm obviously at the beginning just discarding the hovel. So I mean that's a good amount of draw, like right at the end of your turn, and then just move to your buy phase. But on the other hand, Count is just so, it's got some good versatility. So one of our first 2 buys is certainly going to be a Forager. Question about what the other buy is going to be. Scavenger might not be the worst terminal either. Given if we pick up a few Hunters, chances are it's not going to be able to draw everything. It's going to draw typically only 1 or 2 cards. So the actions that we discard, we could use Scavenger to top deck them if they're good. But Count is good for hitting high price points. Gaining a copper is not going to be the worst thing in the world if we have decent trashing going on. And gaining duchies also isn't so bad if Hunter is our main source of draw. And if we feel like we've had a good turn, we could just top deck another, say like a Hunter or something, in order to get the 3 coin or gain a duchy. Payload is mostly going to come from golds that hopefully I can activate, I can get with the Forager Market Square together. Again, there's no village, so okay, so what am I opening with Forager then? It would be nice to get a Hunter quickly so that I can cycle faster towards Forager. And I mean, the only reason I care for Market Square early on is to discard it for golds, but I don't want to do that a huge number of times too early. So my options here are double Forager, Forager Scavenger, Forager Silver, or Forager Market Square. And I think the way that I'm hitting, Scavenger is also essentially a way of cycling back to the Forager. Discard the deck if the Forager is in play or in the discard. Top deck the Forager if it happens to be in the discard. So I think I'll open Scavenger Forager. Trash some stuff out as quickly as possible and aim to pick up some hunters and market squares. And then add a count at some point. So he takes a Forager. Yeah, I'll just. Oh, we have Necropolis as village, but I don't know if that's going to be. Would that change anything? Necropolis play Hunting Grounds, for example, is play 2 cards, draw 4. That's like a smithy. I'm going to take another Forager. Yeah, I'll take another Forager now, get the trashing done, and then eventually, yeah, like once I have a few of my coppers and other junk out of the deck, I'll add some market squares with the purpose of being able to, discard them for gold. So what did they do? They trashed a hovel and did nothing. So here I'm trashing a copper. So I could spend a favor here. To hit 5. And I think I would take a hunter. I would play the Scavenger, discard this, and top deck Forager. Or will I discard it? What's down there? Last turn? Yeah, last turn I had the Overgrown Estate and the Necropolis, meaning that there's a hovel down there. So maybe I don't discard the deck and I just top deck a Forager. But if there's a turn to spend a favor at this early in the game, I think this is the one so that I can hit 5. We're going into a shuffle, so putting the hunter in the shuffle is probably good. So do I discard this? I believe down there, yeah, that's hovel and copper. Got to remember I'm discarding a card also because I don't have a I don't have a favor now. I'm gonna chuck this and put a Forager on top. Get a hunter. And pretty soon we'll take a market square, and maybe we'll sort of buy one sycophant, trash one sycophant to keep the what do you call them? To keep the Gang of Pickpockets ability around. Okay, so they also buy and gain a hunter. So here I'm going to discard the hovel, trash the Overgrown Estate. See what happens. Okay. I hit 5 again. I think what I'm going to do... Ooh. Put the deck... So I could top deck the hovel, and then there's a good chance that I can trash it next turn with something. But there's also still a lot of other crap down there. If I don't... Because top decking with Scavenger is mandatory. So I think I discard this. And I'm going to top deck a hunter. simply to allow me to fish for the cards that I want. Now, do I take another hunter, or do I go for this market square and sycophant? I think I'm not clean enough yet to be adding golds and a sycophant. So do I take a hunter, or do I take something else like a count? I think one more hunter, and pretty soon we can start. So what did they do? Yeah, they've trashed pretty well. They've trashed Overgrown Estate, Hovel, and Copper. I've only trashed Overgrown Estate and Copper. So this is no good. Well, we'll get a good trash in next turn. I think I'm going to take a market square now. I have 2 foragers and a hunter down there. 2 foragers, hunter, scavenger, and hovel. Uh-oh, hold on. Hunter, 2 forager, scavenger, hovel. So what am I discarding? Maybe the scavenger. Is it sensible to take a sycophant here? I'm adding a junk so that I can trash other junk. No, but I think I'd take a market square. Okay, what did our friend do? They discarded. They're really clean. Look at that. They bought another market square, so they're going to be getting golds pretty soon. I think I should discard the scavenger. See what I can draw with hunter. I'll take the market square. We'll trash the hovel. I will take the gold now. Maybe it's premature. And sycophant? Sure. I want to stop discarding stuff. Although here, I'm happy to discard the necropolis. I'll take market square. Oh my, come on. I feel like I need another forager now to keep up with the trashing. The opponent is so far ahead of us. Innkeeper might help with getting this under control. Yeah, they have 3 market squares. They're gonna start printing gold. This is fucking terrible. I am gonna spend a favor. Take another market square. I have a hunter down there, a couple foragers. But what's down here? Top 2 coppers. That's fine. No, I will discard this and put a hunter on top. Now, I'm gonna have to start trashing foragers pretty soon. Still have my necropolis. Would it make sense to take count here? You know, they're going to have a turn where they trash one card and discard 3 market squares. It's going to happen. I'm going to take one more hunter, then add a count in preparation for when we start greening. Two golds and a market square, yep. I'm going to spend a favor here as well. We'll take the hunter. Probably forager. We might even be able to get back around to this market square. I think I'll take the forager. Trash all 3 of these coppers. Those are essentially the last coppers I have. If I take the innkeeper, there will be 3 cards down here. And they are a market square and a scavenger. I think I just take the forager. What would I do with the innkeeper? I could cantrip it, in which case the only thing I could do, okay, so innkeeper, draw 3, discard 3. What would I want in my hand? I could go forage a copper, and maybe it's time for me to forage a forager. I don't have that much junk left. Oops. Have I trashed my necropolis? I must. Down there I've got 2 cards. They are a scavenger and a market square. Okay, so I don't have the necro anymore. I hope that wasn't a mistake. If I draw 3, discard 3, I would want triple forager. Maybe I keep like 2 market squares. So I could forage a copper. I feel like I still need to trash 2 more. I could trash 3 of these coppers and add 1 gold. Then I have 8 money in my deck, essentially, unless I start foraging foragers. No, I think I'm going to trash all 3 of these coppers. I'll gain 1 more gold. That means I have 8 money in my deck. And if I play foragers next turn and trash foragers, I might pick up a sycophant this... Well, I don't need it now. I still have 1 favor left. Am I taking account? they are going to get to a point where they are going single province every turn. And it's probably going to start on their next turn. If I take a count here, I can get more coppers as food for forager. And maybe we can do a few turns of province and hunter. And then eventually the count will be gaining duchy, so we might be able to go province duchy. They took 2 hunters, so they're still building. This innkeeper might have been a mistake. It's okay. Forager. I'll take 1 more gold. Yeah, why did I take this innkeeper? In fact, is it going to be the worst to have in the deck? It's a cantrip at worst. I don't need this many foragers anymore, so I'm going to trash 1. Take 1 more gold. I think I need to take a province because I need this game to start. They're going to take off. So let's go +3 and go province sycophant. They're still building. More golds, hunting grounds, and market square. Are they going, how many provinces realistically could they take in a turn? Are they going to be able to get, well, we'll see. They have a lot of gold. I will discard province. This is probably going to be a +3, -3. I don't need more gold at the moment, I don't think. Oh, I may as well take the market square to draw on. Another province. I don't want to be provincing this early. I would rather have built more like them. Although maybe I wouldn't build exactly the way they are with pure market square hunter. But I feel like we were so far behind with the trashing. The trashing just ended up being things not lining up well. That I feel like we need to take provinces, otherwise we're going to fall far behind. I will spend a favor here. Cool. I think I'll take the count. Is this my last hunter? So I'm thinking, should I top deck a hunter? I mean, how much money do I have? I'll trash a copper, 4, 5. I could buy province here and top deck a hunter. Or I can draw on. What did I just discard? Two market squares. There's a province down there, which would be good to get off the deck. Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to be able to start taking double provinces pretty soon. Maybe I play one more hunter and trash a sycophant. in preparation for needing those favors later. Okay, 8, 9. So maybe we could gain a duchy here as well. If I discard these two, gain duchy, take a province. Oh, this doesn't look very good. Okay, yeah, I'll discard this. I will discard my deck because I don't have a lot of golds down there. They're in my hand. I don't want to top deck this province. We'll top deck a hunter. Take a province. We might just squeak this out. Gotta be kidding me. Like, I swear. Okay, I'm posting this horrible loss in the Discord. I'll come back and finish and try again in a second. Okay, like the trashing just never lined up. Just, oh my god. Like, this has been so much better, and I'm not even thinking about anything. Hold on. Like, look at this. I've put zero effort into thought here except for literally that one last move. And I'm already doing a million times better than I did in my previous game. Like, should I just click buttons and not even think? What was my... how many turns did my last game last? Okay, the previous game lasted 15 turns. I'm on 12 already, so maybe... Oh, God. I could go Province Hunter, X. What's on top? A Market Square. Probably Forager next turn. May as well take a Market Square. I don't want more golds right now. $13, $14, $15. I want to forage a Forager. What is that card? I don't know. Let's find out. Why do I have less money now? Because I didn't play another Forager. So I'm probably not playing this Forager next turn, which means I'll have... Wait, what did I have there? 15 money? So I'd have 14 money. And trash one Market Square for another gold, which would allow me to double province here, right? Come on, man. Like, I should be able to just double province, I think. Let's pick up that last card. 15, 16, 17. I'm just so bad. What is wrong with me? Oh my God, look at this. Am I actually just the victim of horrible shuffles, or do I suck at Dominion? I tried to do exactly the same thing there that I did the first time. That's exactly how... The second game is exactly how I saw this going. The only difference is I never added the count. But, you know, I was able to actually trash the crap, and my Market Squares... I think I only had one Market Square early on. I added a second one because I had leftover money. I just don't get it, man. Whatever. Someone let me know if I'm insane, or if my shuffles in the first game just like did not work. I feel like I did literally nothing different in terms of strategy in the second game. I just turned my brain off and clicked things. Thanks for watching.